Today we're going to talk about, do you find out who your true friends are and who your enemies are in times of need? We're going to talk about my fight with DJ the Boy. And we're also going to see how all this fighting and everything can translate in the business world. Stay tuned.
Knowledge is power, and we're starting to see what we need to see. They don't want us to see.
Okay, YouTube, so they say you find out who your true friends are and who your enemies are in difficult times. You don't find out who your friends and enemies really are. You find out which people that are close to you, whether they're friends or enemies in disguise, have values. An example is, I had a fight with DJ the Boy. This was many years ago, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. DJ the Boy contacted me. He was concerned with my health. He was concerned with everything. And he told me, he actually offered some things, his help. He offered to take my parents somewhere. You know, I never expected this. I also never expected him to have so much faith, which I also have. It's crazy. I did not expect him to call. I did not expect him to contact me and be genuinely concerned, and that was emotional for me. I mean, I was really happy about that. It meant a lot. Other people have done it too, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to talk about DJ the Boy because we almost got into a fight, a real fight, you know. I'm not talking about, you know, like a verbal fight or push and shove. I'm talking about we were gonna knock each other out, man. We were looking for each other. Well, not looking for each other, but if we saw each other, let's put it this way. If we saw each other back then somewhere, we both have the type of character that if we do get into a fight, we're gonna finish it. I was very surprised they contacted me, even though, you know, that fight was squashed. We kind of like became acquaintances, not friends, but acquaintances. We kind of became acquaintances. We you know, we saw each other in clubs. We saw each other in shows. We just happened to play together in the show, and we kind of like fixed everything. But it's funny, it's really funny how things turn out. So my fight with DJ the Boy, back in the day when everything happened on forums, I remember it was in hiphop.gr, and I used to write there, and so did DJ the Boy and other people as well. I think everybody in the hip hop community used to. And I can't remember, he said something stupid after I said something stupid. I can't remember who started or whatever, but we both went back and forth, and I called him, hey, okay, DJ the Kid, you know, get real or something like that. And he got pissed off, and there was threats, and everyone wanted to see us fight, and everyone was talking about it, and it was funny, man. And we kind of figured it out and everything, but this would have been a fight, man. If I saw him, as I said, it would have been a fight. Now, who would have won that fight? Because a lot of people have asked this, you know, and a lot of people were wondering. First of all, DJ the Boy, just so you know who he is, he's like a 3 times DMC champion. He's a DJ, he's very good, he's very known. You know, you should check him out, you know, Google DJ the Boy. I don't know his website right now. Now, let's say we go into a fight with DJ the Boy. Now, I've done martial arts, he's done martial arts. Now, I've been fit, and I've been big, and I've been unfit, and so was he. So, at other times I was fitter than him, at other times I was out of shape, at other times he was out of shape. Now, at other times I was training, at other times he was. So it all depends when we, you know, bumped into each other. If I got into a fight with him today, now, he would probably kick my ass. I mean, the truth is, in my condition especially, I get very tired. I get tired from talking right now. And it's also dangerous if I get into a fight, yeah? So, and I'll explain a little bit about that in a second because it's important. What my point is, if I got into a fight with him today, I'd have to use luck to my advantage. What do I mean by this? What do I mean by this? What do I mean by luck to my advantage? I would try and put myself into an advantageous condition or atmosphere. For example, if it's nighttime and I see a car with lights, I will be in front of the car so the lights are on him. I'll see him better, he'll see me less. He will see me less. I know that I can't move around a lot because I get tired. I'm tired now. So I can't do like this shit, yeah? So I will have to sit there and conserve my energy and try to get into a lucky hit and try to make my hits count. I would try to get him on a slippery part of the road or pavement or a wet pavement, and I would put myself in a more advantageous position. I would try to push him in the middle of the road. Maybe he gets hit by a car, you know. But the truth is, if he might have slipped. That would have been lucky for me. He might have not seen my punch coming in from the side because of the lights behind me. That would have been lucky for me. Somebody might have split up the fight. I would have tried to also go where there's people so they can split up the fight. The reason being, up to like a month ago, if I got cut, I'd be screwed. I was taking blood thinners, injections every day because I had a lung embolism. I could get I could get eternal bleeding. It was very dangerous to me. Now I cut those like a week ago, but I'm not allowed to get blood transfusion in any hospital. I have to go to specific hospitals and get radioactivated blood because of my transplant, my stem cell transplant or bone marrow transplant, depends on what you want to call it. So it's very dangerous to me. I try and avoid it. Now, what I'm trying to get to is it luck? Because if he slips, but I put him in that position, yeah, it's luck, but I put him into that position. What that means is I was prepared. Now, what is luck? Luck is preparation meets opportunity. Luck is the same thing in business. You know, you have to be prepared. You know, it's preparation meets opportunity. So when the opportunity comes along, you can take it. What does that mean? Studying, you know, you have to have knowledge. You have to be ready to be able to cope and do what you gotta do in order to succeed. You know, so you have to study. You have to have a broad, you have to have broad knowledge. Read many books. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a firm believer in adding to your strengths. You know, you have natural traits and you have traits that you learn. If you're tall, that's a natural trait. You can use that to your advantage in life. There's no reason trying to be, I don't know, someone that dribbles the ball. When you're tall, you can take three-pointers and dunk easier, yes? So I would practice, as a basketball player, the coach would teach you how to dunk and maybe take 3 shots and use your height to your advantage. It's a natural trait, a natural strength. Then you have strengths and traits you learn. If you start studying every single thing and try and be a jack of all trades and try to do everything, you will be average. If you try to like some directors I see and producers, they try to be the director, the DP, the producer, the production manager, the guy that does the casting, the guy that, I don't know, you know, they try to do everything together and they try to learn everything to save money, but what they're doing is they're becoming average at everything. Whilst if they concentrated just on directing and production, for example, or directing and editing for even better, you know, they can become exceptional, and that's how you can reach large heights and become really good, you know? But don't try and do everything. It's very wrong. Focus on your strengths. It's like playing a video game, like a role-playing game. You have a character, yeah? And this character, you have different strengths, dexterity, speed, I don't know, intuition, strength. And what you do is, you have, and when you pick your character, you have some natural higher strengths. You usually add to these strengths and you use this character in a certain way to dominate in the game. You don't just put 1 or 2 points in everything. You'll get slaughtered. You'll be average at best at everything and you won't get anywhere. So you have to focus on your strengths. You have to be lucky. And lucky is preparation meets opportunity. So study, get ready, look for network, meet people, you know. Don't just go out to any club. Go to clubs that, you know, people that you want to know, that you need to know are there. So you can network with them, you can get to meet them. And don't just sit at home all day playing computer games. Study, you know, watch seminars. Hit subscribe down there because I'm coming out with new videos all the time. I'm going to come out with free seminars. I'm working on a podcast. It's like 6.5 hours. It's getting edited right now, and I'm going to have a podcast section here on iTunes, on my website pauldemocritou.com. I'll put the link below to my website. You can also visit it by going to pauldtv.com. And yeah, man, just hit subscribe. I'm telling you, you're gonna get a lot of cool information from these videos. Hey, DJ the Boy, when you see this video, you know, I'm gonna get better. I should be able to get out the house after December, like after January, I'm sorry. Because right now my white cells are still low and it's very dangerous for me to see people. I cannot get sick. Okay, it could be fatal. So after January, when I can get out, man, let's hit it up, man. You know, let's go for lunch or dinner. I gotta see you, man, and thank you. I really appreciate, you know, your actions. I was surprised, siginithika in Greek, and thank you, man. And if you want, we can fight and see what's up. No, I'm just kidding, man. But yeah, man, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. As for all you, stay tuned and come back soon. I will be making more videos. And yeah, stay cool. And I'm going to say it again. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. You know? Hit subscribe. Yeah, anyway, take care. Until next time, stay safe. And talk to you soon. Bye-bye.